Yeah. I'm here. I'm signing in on y'all once again. Look here, man. I want to touch on bodybuilding. These bodybuilding dudes, man. Um, I done made this is probably my third video on these bodybuilders, and like I say, something like that. YouTube making a good profit off of bodybuilding. YouTube making money off of it. So, they gonna hide my videos. They gonna sweep it under the rug. Um let's it's a sad situation that you got these bodybuilders and these companies give them all these luxury cars, and you give them all these luxury everything luxury. All they got to do is just get on here and you know shoot steroids in them and get on there and do a little workout video. And man, they get all these subscribers and all these clicks and views. Uh, but I'm gonna tell you where this is negative at, And I say one would say, you let one of them see my video, they gonna say I'm hating. Oh, he hating. Well, you know what? That ain't you that say I'm hating. You know who said I'm hating? That's the devil that's inside of you. See, when devil get inside of you, you don't know he in there. All you know is you obeying what he tell you to do, and you don't realize it. But yeah. You're going to say I'm hating. But at the end of the day, what I want to say is that when y'all advertise all that stuff, man, you got kids in the 7th and 8th grade. Let me wind that back and do it again. Hit the wind button. You got kids in the 7th and 8th grade taking steroids. I mean, dude, when I was in the 7th and 8th grade, man, I didn't even know what a syringe was, you might well say. But you got these kids in the 7th and 8th grade. And like I say, they get this stuff from you guys. You guys on YouTube flashing all your riches, you flashing all your money, you flashing all your stuff. You see that stuff, these kids see that and they want that. And they dedicated to get that. And they focus on that. They goal for school, that's gone out the window now. That's been replaced with what you're doing. The normal kid in school, hey, let me graduate, go to school, let me graduate, go to college and graduate and make something out of myself, be a doctor, a lawyer, let me be something, a judge or something, that's my goal. Not no more. Not no more. That's over with now. Kids don't think like that no more. They don't want to do that no more. You know what they want to do now? They want to be a bodybuilder. They want to drive Lamborghinis and Ferraris. They want to drive big cars. That's what they want. They want to have a hot girl, riding on the side of me, with some blonde dye in her hair. That's what they want. All because you guys, YouTube is 75% all kids, man. And like I say, when they advertise this stuff, man, you ain't doing nothing but ruining these kids' life. And see, anytime you got something that's a big money maker, anytime you got something that's, big money is involved in it, a big organization in it, they can get away with that. They can get away with that. See, YouTube making plenty of money off of these people. They get contracts with these supplement companies, and they get a contract with them. YouTube get a cut out of that. A clothesline, a merch, they call it, everything that they got a contract with, and when they show it on YouTube, YouTube get a cut out of that because they're using YouTube's platform to advertise whatever it is that they're advertising. And YouTube get a cut out of that. So you think YouTube gonna stop them from doing that? No, not while they making money off of it. But I'm gonna tell you something else. It's a difference than being racist than acting racist. Now, I want to say this situation, it's not being racist, it's acting racist. Because I can tell you firsthand, I guarantee you, all these companies that's ruining kids' lives and selling all this stuff to these guys taking steroids, I bet if black people was the head of stuff like that, oh, they'd have been done shut that down. They'd have been done shut that down. Trust me, they'd have been done shut that down. And that's just the truth, man. That's just the truth. I mean, they'd have been done shut it down. Oh no, they ain't, black folk can't have no big money making organization. They gonna do what they can to find out there's something wrong going on with them. We gotta shut that down. The FBI would have been done raided them and all that type of stuff. But like I say, but these people got these supplement companies and they get these kids they get these guys all this money to shoot steroids, and then you got these young kids in the 7th and 8th grade pumping steroids. That stuff would kill you, man. And then you got these young kids, they out there participating in sports, and then they fall out. Now, first thing doctor holler, oh, it was a heat stroke. But all along, these doctors don't know that kid was taking steroids. These doctors don't know that kid done pump steroids in his body. You go to the doctor, you pass out in practice, the doctor ain't scanning your body looking for steroids. They don't find what they're not looking for. The doctor don't know you taking steroids, but the only thing he can call it is a heat stroke. Now, when he treat the kid for a heat stroke, the kid die on the table. All along, if the doctor would have known the kid was taking steroids, he could have known how to treat him. Now, there you go, another kid dead in the newspaper, and yeah, a kid died at practice. He collapsed. Yeah, like I say. And if any doctors out there that's seeing my video, when these kids pass out, man, test them for steroids. Because trust me, these kids are taking steroids in the 7th and 8th grade. And like I say, these jokers out here that promoting this stuff, they know what they do. They know 75% to 80% of their subscribers are children. They are children. They're children, man. Come on, man. Ain't nobody adult. Ain't that many adult people thinking about working out. Shoot, man, we ain't got time for that. We got a mortgage to pay. We got to go to work. We got to work hard. We get our work, shoot. We ain't got time to be doing no working out. So adults ain't got time for that. But you ask yourself, where did all them subscribers come from that they got? Where all them clicks and views come from that they got? Them all children, man. And like I say, this stuff is killing these children, man. It's ruining these children. These children are dropping dead. And like I say, anytime you get a death in a child and the doctor don't know what happened. And like I say, he gonna give it a label because he have to. He gonna label, oh, it was a heat stroke. He got to put a label on it some kind of way. But all along, that doctor really don't know what happened. But that kid that did, he knew. He know they was taking steroids. Like I say, these kids, these parents, you don't pay attention to your children. You sit in there, you get you a bottle of wine, kick your feet up, and get on the phone with your girlfriend, talking about your husband, how he cheating on you, and who you think is with. You see, you all doing that while that child go in there and sneak in your pocketbook and get your credit card and go in there and order him some steroids off the internet. And like I say, these children dropping dead because they ordering this stuff and they don't know how to order it. They don't know how to get a good batch or how to get some that's not no good or how to get some fake. They don't know this. Like I say, you don't have Mr. Olympia bodybuilder winner, the man that won Mr. Olympia. You don't think he gonna sit down and tell a child in the 8th and 9th grade how to buy steroids? That's not gonna happen. So these children are buying these steroids. They getting them from China. They getting them from India. They getting them from all over the world. They just order. And like I say, when you buying steroids, the best, you don't know you don't know if you getting a bad batch or not. You don't know if you getting something that's gonna kill you or not. You ordering something from somebody that you don't even know. They could be selling you poison. They could be selling you anything. But these children want to be muscles so bad because of what YouTube and these guys on YouTube is advertising. They want that so bad. They want to drive these Lamborghinis and Ferrari cars so bad. They want to drive these Hellcats so bad. They want muscles so bad. They want, these children want this so bad. And like I say, this is why and what our world is coming to. I mean, the more and more y'all paint this picture of this lifestyle to these guys that's taking steroids, these little kids seeing this and they want to do that too. They want to do that too. It's just bad, man. It's a bad situation. But like I say, man, all I can tell you is that you parents need to start watching your credit card bills. Cause like I say, stop drinking wine every day and getting on the phone talking to your girlfriend crying about your husband cheating on you. And not paying attention to your children. Your children sitting there and play video games and sitting there and play video games. You don't pay him no attention that he and that doing a lot of all that cursing in your house. And another thing, while I'm at that, you got these kids 8, 9 years old, 7 years old, 5 years old, I would say from 6 years old on up. Man, that, these parents don't have no idea. They don't have no clue that little bastard gets in there on that video game and cuss like a sailor. The parent don't even know it. They don't even know that child talk like that. Now, if you want to catch him, why don't you put your little hidden tape recorder in the room with him while he playing on that video game? You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how that little bastard talk. And then when he see you, and he see your grandmama. Oh, come here, little Mikey. Oh, you so cute, little Mikey. You little Mikey. You just don't know. That little bastard cuss more than a grown person. Looking at him, you wouldn't think he'd do that. Oh, he played a little sweet role. He played a little sweet role, while he in your face. No, but that's say that for another day. But yeah, man. It's sad how, these guys, get on YouTube and shoot steroids in you and it's making these kids want to do that too. And like I say, they drop dead and nobody know what happened. Oh, only thing you can say it was a heat stroke. Only thing you can say it was a heat stroke. Because doctor don't know really what it was. But anyway, I'm him signing out.